117, koledzy, proszę.
Okay, the time has come for Xiang Mei, and the world silver medalist from Paris in 2011. But she didn't win the national games. She only came second. Disappointing, really, isn't it, Michaela? She only came second. She only lifted 125 kilos.
Enough of the sarcasm now. Coming out on 117 to take the lead on her first attempt at the 2013 World Weightlifting Championships. But she's only the second-ranked Chinese lifter.
They say she's special. Let's hope that she delivers what she promises.
Xiang Mei, first attempt, 117. That's how it's done.
She was so disappointing also in the clean and jerk in Shenyang in those Chinese games. Only
150. Sense of humour today, David. A lot to be desired.
Well, I don't think this young woman's going to give in very easily. I think she's really got the bit between her teeth. The coaching team is really positive about her as well.
You're only taking a 3 kilo increase here.
Yeah,
this is a sensible call.
Maybe that's why. Definitely could do with these extra 3 kilos.
Let's look at the replay here. We're going to see a lack of leg drive through the middle, a lack of explosion. She really needs that bit more with the legs to generate more upward momentum on the bar. Sorry, comes onto her toes a fraction too early. Not quite getting the bar high enough. Very fast into the receiving position. That's not the problem.
North Korea second in the medal table as we go into today's competition behind China. They've got 3 golds, 8 silvers and 2 bronze. But those 8 silvers rather tell the story of her country's lifters so far. So near, but yet just failing on so many occasions so far this week to close it out and win the big one. Slavenko, 118. Third attempt.
No, you're not going to bet against her, are you?
Yeah, I just love the way that she just goes about this. It's so professional.
Super confident, super good technically, fast, powerful, all the qualities you'd look for in a good lifter.
And you know, when you talk to the Russian coaches, or at least in my case, when it's translated, they all just say how hard she works, how well she plans. So, Xiang, as I should say, she has 2 attempts left. North Korean has 1, and Sazanovets has 1, and the bar is at 119. Now, Sazanovets weighed in at 68.27, Xiang of China 68.51, so she's heavier, and the Korean at 68.67. In terms of body weight, it's this lifter who has the advantage on the other 2 in that regard. Half a minute. Pity.
Fully committed.
Yeah, I was just hoping that she could really do that and keeps it nice and close and exciting for the second part of it. It drops back, or stays, I should say, on 116. So she's 2 kilos down on Slavenko.
Look at the replay there. Although she had it overhead, the right arm never really locked. Did well to get out of the way of that one.
Straight to the bar.
Rowan, she here has put on an extra kilo, having just missed 118. This is to 10 for the medals.
Well, as you've said on a couple of occasions, a kilo is psychological, and her head was absolutely in the right place.
Yeah, she definitely believed she was capable of that, and she corrected the error on the first one, really drove hard with the legs.
And that's a personal best.
Fantastic. What better place to do it than on the world stage?
Only by a kilo, but, you know, hey, that's really good, because when you say, you know, she won the Asian Championships, that was back in June. She's now up on that. Little confidence boost going into the second part. So we've only got one lifter to come, and the bar has gone to 122 kilos.
This is her second attempt.
This is her second attempt. I suppose we could just mention the fact that one of the greatest female lifters of all... Oh, 120. Okay.
Looking to make sure
that she has the gold medal first before thinking of anything more extravagant.
Yeah, what would have happened there is that the weight was just lifted, was 119, and they'd obviously opted for 122, but so long as they decreased the weight before the bar was loaded, and they're allowed to do that, and by the looks of it, the only delay was the message coming to the front desk.
So this
for the gold medal
in the snatch, and that was better than the first one, and job done.
Well, one attempt remaining. How far will she go now?
Well, we know from what we're told that she did 125. The world record is fantastic. One of the greatest lifters we've seen, Liu Chunhong, who holds all the world statistics, snatch, clean and jerk, and total, at 128 kilos. That would be some attempt. But maybe the right thing to do here is build a cushion so that, you know, at the moment sitting on 120, she is only 2 kilos ahead of Slavenko, and she's only 1 ahead of the North Koreans.
That's right, we've just seen the bar increase to 121. That was simply to waste time. As soon as the bar was loaded, she then increased it again to 123. So it looks like the weight she's going to come out on, just to ease ahead a little bit more. Doesn't need to go silly right now.
And if you reflect on the week, you know, we've had a few Chinese hiccups, unexpected failures, you know, and they haven't collected quite as many championships as we might have anticipated so far. And remember, they're always traditionally strong in the lighter weights. So this is one title they would absolutely treasure. Only 2 more weight categories for women to go after today. And 123 kilos. So this would give her 4 kilos of advantage over the North Korean, 5 over Slavenko. Great series.
Absolutely outstanding. Got some great lifting here this evening. 3 out of 3, 123. Puts herself 4 kilos in the lead. She's in a great position now going into the clean and jerk.
Yeah, and there are, in the clean and jerk, well, have a look at this first.
Yeah, hardly anything to criticise there. Really, really sound technically. Very fast into the receiving position. Tremendously strong overhead.
Yeah, you've got to say, when you look at the opening weights for the clean and jerk, you've got, you know, Xiang, the Chinese leader, on 145 kilos. You've got Slavenko on 140, and Guo Unhui on 145. So, you know, in a sense, that was a very sensible plan by the Chinese coaches there. There you have these statistics. 3 out of 3 gets its reward. But the 19-year-old from North Korea, promising. Slavenko's experience, that will count. And again, no mistakes, 3 out of 3. And in the bronze medal position. And 4th place, Zanovets of Belarus. That failure there at 119. Rather costly. Would have just kept her perhaps in the fight. Still might be there for the bronze medal.
Could well be. See there, China has not just a 4 kilo lead, but also body weight advantage, so she's going to need to be outlifted by 5 kilos.
Natasha Perdue lifted actually yesterday, and well, you can see the differential there. Natasha, though, gutsy individual.
She did so well yesterday to come out nailed. She's got 5 out of 6 lifts. Superb run of lifting, and it really is good to see her fighting fit and progressing well.
and she would be the first to really appreciate what we're seeing now. Well, there is the third attempt successfully made.
Fully committed there, dropping so fast.
So just over 8 minutes until that young woman will come out to bid for her first ever World Championship. Remember, she missed out in Paris. So might this be the moment for a cup of tea? Rush out to the kitchen if you will, but please come back in 7 minutes and 45 seconds for the clean and jerk. Mercedes Perez. Okay, 1:30. We're on our way. Now, 1:35. This for a total of 2:40.
This would be a
very good number for her. It really would. Come on.
Well, I saw more movement in the elbows on that lift than I did before.
And this time, we'd agree with the judges. 2:40 is what she lifted to win the Pan American Championship 2 seasons ago, and it is on her personal best. So that's why I was sort of rooting for her there, to give her one more chance to go that little bit further.
Shame, very frustrated, you can see. That was a definite press out. Both arms.
So, back to Lady Solis. This her third and final attempt. This is for 5 out of 6, and this would take her to 240 kilos, right on her entry total.
He just stands with that.
Very good overhead though.
3 out of 3, that's what it means to her.
Yeah, that's a good recovery. She was despondent at the end of the snatch phase, but she's pulled it out of the fire, and 240, that's a very good comeback.
Well, that really is. Well done.
That's going to make a late lunch a very good lunch. Oh, come on, don't tell me.
I'm sorry, David, your sense of humour today.
Don't tell me that after you've had a successful series of lifts that you didn't sit down and have a little bit of extra nice food.
These lifters weigh in 2 hours before the competition. They've barely got enough time for a snack, so yeah, they'll all go away and have a nice meal now.
Exactly so. Now,
a teammate's on
240.
Can she match her?
Can she match her personal best? It's not tidy.
Just the elbows.
No. So, in the contest between the two Colombians, it is the comeback of Lady Solis, 23 years of age, and she gets the better of 26-year-old Mercedes Perez.
1:38. Gina Sazonowiec, Belarus. Pierwsze podejście.
It's funny how these things turn around. Mercedes, everything going right, on a real roll, and then suddenly her teammate comes back.
You only need one thing to go wrong for it to throw a spanner in the works.
Now, for Belarus, Marina Skamankova is having a horrible time. She's put the bar up to 140, by the way. That's why we haven't seen her. Remember, she failed at 135, so she feels that she can come out and keep to a plan. So we just have to wait a couple of kilos, because here's her teammate, Tazina Sazanovets,
and she's
opening up just 2 kilos short of what she lifted in the Europeans in the clean and jerk section of that competition. So this will
superb height generated on the bar on that clean. Very dynamic overhead in the jerk.
And that's first place in the total. The overall at the moment, and first place in the clean and jerk. That's very good, because she now ensures that she's got a total. Remember, she was in 4th place on 160.
She's now got 200.
Now got 204, and could just be bringing herself into the potential for a bronze medal fight.
She looked absolutely superb, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more. There was so much flow generated on that bar, so fast, so dynamic. It just looked really comfortable. It looked like a training weight.
She looks really troubled, but when she gets on the stage, she fights.
She's going to have to. That last lift was hard. This is going to be even harder. She's got to find this from somewhere now.
Just saw Guo She prowling. Now,
45 seconds.
45 seconds, so time is not an issue. 139 kilos is. This would not put her into the lead overall, but it would put her into the lead in the clean and jerk.
Works hard. That works hard. That was superb. Come on. Well, I think I'd have put my money. I'm sure she would have done it. If she'd have nailed the clean, she'd have nailed the jerk. She gave it everything.
And Shamefull ends up there in second place at the moment on 2:45. Second in the clean and jerk, second in the total, but not for long, I fancy. And as she finishes, I think it's her teammate who should be out next, and indeed it's Oksana Slavenko to open up on 1:40, and that is exactly as planned. Three lifters yet to start, and this is one of them. Guo of North Korea, and of course Xiang of China.
Those arms never went to lock. That's a setback. That's a big setback.
Yeah, because inevitably, really, she needs to come out and take that again. But Skamankova wants this for Belarus, so that'll give Oksana Slavenko just a few moments.
The clean wasn't the best that I've seen. Just let her bum drift up as she came off the floor. Pulled her onto her toes, trying to compensate from there, but pure strength enabled her to stand with that.
Now, here's a lifter who said, okay, it didn't happen for me at 135, got it wrong. Now, I had planned to go 5 kilos more on the second attempt. I'm going to keep to my plan, and I'm going to go to 140.
It's a great plan if it comes off, but that was very risky. One attempt remaining.
I have to say, it just really isn't her day, and fortune is not favouring her. You know, she's now under real pressure. She's had 5 attempts and she's only made one of them, and this is a big surprise for me because, as I said right at the beginning of the competition, she was in my top 4.
Jerk. In fact, she missed that jerk. Just a sign of trying to push too early with the arms.
Oksana now definitely must make this time.
Oh, not great. Much better recovery. Much better recovery though. Fighting all the time not to go forwards onto her toes on the clean.
So she had 118 in the first part of the competition, so 258 now goes into the overall lead.
Driving hard, she drives so hard with arms and legs. It really should be more legs at the start of that jerk.
Oksana Slavenko,
Well, Marina's going to have to find some confidence. Literally, it's difficult, isn't it, this to wipe out what's just happened, but that's exactly what she's got to do.
This will be a sign of a true champion, those that can pull it out when it really matters. Under some serious pressure here.
It'll be 2:48 compared to her Olympic total of 2:56.
Clean, never in question.
No, you just saw it and the hips went behind and there was no way of saving that. And she incredibly fails to make a total. Really disappointing for her, really surprised. Didn't believe that would happen with her.
Clean was so strong. Faultless. Dipped on her toes slightly. See there. Little glute activation when she received that bar. The glutes should be tight, they're not. That's a problem.
Well, she's out of the medals. Nothing for her day's work. But this is Wo Un-shi, People's Republic of Korea, coming in at 143. And interestingly enough, she's just dropped a couple of kilos from her previously announced opener.
The whole crowd just made the same noise there, not expecting to see that on her first attempt.
And do you know what this is doing? This is playing into the hands of Zina Sazanovets for a medal. Because the Belarus, arguably we thought she was number 2, she's very much number 1 now. She is on 254 and she's only 4 kilos behind Slavenko. She's got 2 attempts left, Slavenko's only got 1. So Sazanovets really has a chance of getting into the overall here.
Let's see how comfortable this one is.
She's going for 5 kilos more. This will take her to 259. 68 kilos 27. Her body weight is just a fraction more close. But she's done it, and take her into the overall lead and the clean and jerk advantage as well.
Sazanovets lifter in superb form. If I were the coaches now, I'd have her sat down and just wait.
Yeah.
Let's wait and see what the rest of the competition does. Let's wait and see what weight she needs for a medal. She's capable of another 5, 6, 7 kilos. She just takes her time at the start. The lift is there.
9 lifts left. European silver medalist looking for World Championship honours now. Wo Un-shi. She is the youngest on the stage today. But how will she deal with that setback? She did have 1 failure in the first half of the competition. Oof, that looked hard.
That looked easy. Well, David, I'm not sure there's going to be many more kilos there on the clean. That was a massive effort to stand up with that.
But it's good, and it counts, and it stands, and the leaderboard changes yet again. So North Korea with the advantage over Belarus, and Slavenko down to 3rd place. And remember, Yang Mei, just waiting. She announced 145, that's when she would come in. So Slavenko now going for 144, 4 kilo increase.
Remember, we're 69, sub 69 kilo body weight, these girls. We're now in excess of double body weight on the clean and jerk.
Well, she's sensible, Slavenko. She'll do what she can, and then she'll let the others do what they can. That's a better clean. And that's a decent finish. Oh, well, I saw your face then. You were going, is that a press out or is that a press out? Well, let me have a look at it.
I wanted to see the judge's response before I said anything there. I thought if I said that was a press out, that was a double arm press out. It was close, arms not quite fully extended, and as she was recovering, they both went. There, it's that recovery there. There was slight movement in both elbows.
It is slight though, but unfortunately that's a no lift, and it leaves Slavenko only in third place overall, both in the clean and jerk and the overall championship race. And now Yanmai 145 to add to the 123. Very sensible in the first half of the competition, and you'd think that this first attempt here might almost do the trick.
It's really hard with the hands for the clean. Most lifters, David, if they're going to jerk with their hands wide, start with them closer and then adjust them after the clean. She started wide and she was able to maintain it. It's so hard to keep your chest up in that position.
So 268, which gives her an advantage of 6 kilos over Row of North Korea, and she's 9 kilos up on Sazanovets at the moment, and she really can now just wait in case anybody does something extraordinary, but I don't think they are. They're just going to focus on solidifying. Maybe a little battle here for silver and bronze, because there's only 3 kilos between them, and it's Sazanovets to come out and complete her sequence, going for 5 out of 6, and the bar up 3 kilos, which will take her to 262. 262 is 10 kilos more than she achieved in taking silver in the Europeans.
And you know what, this will put her ahead of Rowan Chi, and based on Rowan Chi's second attempt on 143, I don't know if she's got the legs for any more. This could be enough for a silver overall. Did not expect that.
So she stays on 259. Rowe has got 262. She only has the last attempt to come. She is 6 kilos behind, but she isn't. Sorry, just having a look at this. She is actually heavier than the Chinese lifter.
Just watch this, the clean is very good, just needs to keep the chest up. Drops behind the bar as she tried to recover the back ankle went. If she'd have been slightly further back, she'd have been able to recover front foot first. That was a shame.
Right, well, you've put your money down on the table. This isn't going to happen, is it?
Nope, she can't stand with this.
That's why you're sitting right next to me. So she finishes on 262, but that's still some achievement. She'll be a little disappointed because she is actually 1 kilo down on her Asian Championship total. But on the other hand, she's just lifted more by 1 kilo than her fellow countrywoman lifted to win the Olympic gold.
Wow. Still so young as well.
Yeah, 19. So 21-year-old Yanmai, she's won the gold. In fact, she's won all 3 golds. So she's put the bar up here just 3 kilos. The world record is 158 kilos from Yu Chun Hong. I don't think she's going in that direction.
I have this down as equal best. Well, made the clean harder than it needed to be, just mistimed it at the bottom.
Also shows the merit of being sensible and conservative in the first half. Just building yourself a little cushion. Because you never know, Slavenko not quite at the heights that we know. One or two who we expected to deliver more. At the end of the day, missed out. And 1, 2, 3 in the clean and jerk. The order's slightly different for the overall. Sazanovic will take the overall bronze, and Roe of North Korea will get the overall silver. And Xiang Yang-mei, well, just wants to finish off with 148. Hoping for 150 because that's sort of highlighted as what she did in the National Games of September in Shenyang. So as you may have heard Bogdan Mokrinovsky saying, silver medalist in Paris. She's now the world champion.
She's got it this time.
271 is the total.
Similar issues on the podium now. Acting at the bottom, didn't quite stand straight out, but very, very strong lifter.
Beating her by a kilo, actually. It's 272. And when you consider, in Paris she missed out on the World Championship there with a total of 264. She did 275 in the National Games, so she's pretty well lifted to par.
She has. Really strong overhead. These are serious weights now. Serious weights for anybody to be lifting.
Yeah, when you think you're weighing in at 69 kilos or less, you know, double body weight 140 kilos and or a little less, 150 kilos. It's the vice president or executive vice president of the Chinese Weightlifting Federation. You saw there momentarily. And there the confirmation of medals. Just wonder whether time is beginning to catch up on the likes of Oksana Slivenko and maybe a little more so for Shamefull. But as we've already seen this week, Michaela, there are Russians beginning to come through, you know, in their early 20s.
Hope the next generation maybe. I don't think they're finished yet though. I think we will see them back and fighting again.
Oh well, you know, we've got the likes of Kostakina to come in the women's 75, and there are some really terrific Russian challenges to come in the heavier classes. Now there's Kostakina. She'll be on stage tomorrow in the 75 kilo, and then Tatiana Kashirina in the super heavyweights on Saturday. Well, there is your winner. Xiang Yang-mei takes the gold. Guo Wenhui 262, and then Sazanovic getting the overall bronze medal, and Oksana Slivenko and Svetlana Shimkova on this day. Well, they weren't up to the match there. Lady Solis of Colombia on her comeback, 240 kilos, right on her entry total. That's a good performance. A ta piosenka specjalnie dla wszystkich uczestników, bo wszyscy ci, którzy startują, są zwycięzcami. Winner, your winner, winner.